This midday, we're also learning more details about an apparent murder-suicide out of Pasco County last night. Deputies reported a mother killed her 2 sons before committing suicide. 10 Tampa Bay's Miguel Octavio is live outside of the sheriff's office with an update from the sheriff. And Miguel, this is so tragic, and it's just really hard to understand why this happened.
It really is, Courtney. Deputies said that the mother used a gun to kill her 3-year-old boy and a 9-month-old son before killing herself using that gun. Why she did it is still unclear, but deputies and investigators are continuing their investigation. Now, they did say the mother and the 2 sons were the only people inside that home. A father does live with them, but they say he was not home at this time. They say the father walked in the bedroom, saw what happened, then reported what he saw to law enforcement. Now, this happened in the Lake Paget area of the Land O'Lakes area. Deputies got the call just before 6 last night. While details on what led up to this are still unclear, the sheriff said there was no prior history in this home, but the sheriff did indicate potential arguments between the father and the mother. He says tragic incidents like this shows how much we need to do better as a country when it comes to our mental health.
Instead of reaching out and seeking help, people make horrific decisions, and it looks like last night somebody made a decision that's beyond horrific. And those are the type of things that we talk about. If you're in a crisis, if you're leading up to a crisis, if you're leading up to a crisis, things are going on. There's resources out there, and that's why I say the resources are limited. But please know there are resources out there.
The deputies say the father is cooperating with the investigation, and victim advocates were also sent to the family and other extended families as we cope with all this happening in the area. Now, the sheriff did want to reiterate that this was an isolated incident and there is no threat to the public.
And remember, as the sheriff was talking about, there are resources. You can always call 211 if you're having a crisis, and they can connect you to those resources. Listen, we're going to keep you up to date on this, and as we learn more, we'll post that on our 10 Tampa Bay app.